Sue! Sue!
What?
I'm working on a fan art for you, but don't tell Sue. It's supposed to be a secret, okay?
I see absolutely no flaw with that plan.
Okay, good. So don't tell Sue, okay?
Okay.
Promise?
Wait.
You know, in my mind, there seem to be two viable recording options. One is the instant I wake up, and the other is at stupid o'clock at night. Um, And I think I sound about just as dead in both of them. One is from the expanse of waking up in the morning, dreading the existential, inevitable crisis that is known as life itself. The other is that you've actually lived through a day of dread and you're like, holy crap, I need the sweet, warm embrace of sleep. But for whatever reason, it is 2 a.m. and you don't like sleeping. What do you want from me, brain? I'm back with another drawing video. This one is actually a fan art for Sue, as you might have heard from the intro. This is a fan art in the midst of a fan art spree that I'm kind of going through for the holidays. Now, this is actually Sue's character C. It's Sue's character Sue, which is named C. Not like the letter C, not like high C, but C like C. Not sea like the water, but sea like sea. Yeah, with this drawing itself, I wanted to do something a bit more ambitious. As a couple of you guys may know, I've been trying my hand at the painterly style, and just in these last 2 weeks or so, I've kind of been picking up my slack. I'm saying like, all right, quit being a lazy butt and actually just try it. I've had a couple of other painterly style drawings before, but in regards to those, it's kind of like I really don't know what I'm doing, so I'm afraid to invest all of this time into it. And with the last couple of drawings I've been making, it's like I've been making significant progress in trying to figure out a painterly style that I actually like. So I'm like, hey, if I actually like how these are turning out, then what objection do I have putting in like 10 plus hours of work into each one? Um, I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's pretty much the gist of I don't know if I can work on something small, so let's make something so big I'm sure I can't handle it. So that's kind of the mentality that's been going on with the last couple of drawings, and it's really good, but really horrible at the same time. It's really good because I feel like I improve a lot quicker when I'm working outside of my comfort zone, because there's a lot of things that I typically don't do that I'm trying to do right now. It's like full character illustrations, full painterly style, full involved backgrounds, and all of that kind of stuff. And then at the same time, not making it sketchy painterly style. It's actually like a more finished, refined, polished painterly style. So there's just a lot of unknown territory that I'm going with. So that is the good news. Is I feel like I'm improving a lot faster. But the bad news is it's not the autopilot that you can sometimes get into with drawing. I don't know if anybody else gets this, but it'll be like you work on a drawing and you work on so many things close to that that you can kind of put yourself into autopilot, make a picture you like, and get it done relatively quickly. I guess a good example of that is drawing Crow. It's like I've drawn Crow like thousands of times. I could draw her in my sleep if I wanted to. But instead of drawing Crow, I'm drawing something that's murderous. So, it's a lot harder and you can't kick into autopilot. So those 10 hours feel like 10 hours every 10 minutes. And yeah, it's interesting because you go into a lot more critical thinking. And it just makes you think, oh, like this is why I draw this way. This is how I do that, and this is why I do that. So it's just interesting because I don't know, it's like introspection. You learn a lot about not so much yourself, but you learn about why you draw the way you draw. um, well, these commentaries are a lot more deep when you record them at stupid o'clock in the morning, aren't they? Normally, it's like, yeah, I ate food and I'm tired and let's commentary. But this time it's like, the introspection and the philosophically-istical nature of life itself. This is Sue's character, Sue C. High C, that is kind of a persona character. So a it's like an OC version of yourself. Yeah, and she has the reference for it, and she actually said, like, "Oh, hey, nobody's ever actually fan arted this character before." Just in regards to, I don't know if anybody knows about this, but we kind of have a fan art war that's going on, and I don't mean like, oh, I make a drawing and you make a drawing and we call that a war. No, I mean there's fan art after fan art after fan art after fan art after fan art that's been going on for years. And I don't know, I think it's just easier when all the people you're drawing actually have cool and interesting designs. It's like you technically feel like you're doing a fan art, but at the same time, you feel like you're also drawing something cool. So I'm like, it doesn't really feel like I'm working on a fan art for everybody. It feels like I'm just working on a cool drawing of a cool design, which is good. It actually makes it a lot easier because you're like, oh, this character has an interesting design. Speaking of which, my favorite and most confusing part of this current design is actually in the like belt sash thingies that Sue has. Um, I have no idea how they work, meaning I have no idea how to shade them, but we figured something out. Is it realistic? I don't freaking know, but I mean, I like it and I think it looks cool, so that's cool. And just with the drawing itself, with this one, I'm really trying to do like a more like smooth blended painterly style kind of thing. And I also found a way to do the hair. I just think it's funny with every single picture that I'm working on. It's like, well, I have no idea how to do this, this, and this. And then 10 to 15 hours later, when I finally finish one of these drawings, I'm like, oh, hey, I figured out how to do a single thing. Now I just don't know how to do this, and this. So it's a lot shorter because I feel like I'm a slow learner and I'm pretty dumb. When I was working on the Neo drawing, it's like I don't know how to do the faces or the hair or the noses or the lips or anything really. And then when I work on another thing, it's like, all right, I still don't know how to do everything minus the face. And then with the next drawing, I still don't know how to do everything else minus the hair. So I think it's good that I'm seeing like personal progress here, and I'm like, all right, you're getting better. Just make 1,000 more of these and then maybe you won't stress out about it. Can only dream of the day where I can actually work on stuff in a painterly style and then still kick it into like autopilot mode and make it look good. Oh, that'll be the dream, because right now it's like extremely high pressure, me freaking out, having a heart attack, harassing everybody on Discord, begging them to help me finish these drawings. I'm like, I've made a mistake, help me. Fox!
What? For fuck's sake, I said no, you beautiful candid bastard.
This character was actually really fun to draw. Like, I think that Sue is really good at coming up with designs. This character looks freaking cool, which did make it fun to draw. It's just my own ambition is going to be the death of me, because I really don't feel qualified to be drawing stuff that I've been drawing, especially with the Link drawing that'll be coming out in a couple of days. It's like, can I do this? No. Do I think I'm even close to being able to do this? No. But did I do it? No. And yeah, that's that, I guess. But yeah, I will be having a couple of more speed paints out soon. So I hope you like the video. I hope you like the drawing. It was a lot of fun to make. I know that I'm like going on a rant about how hard this was to draw. Don't worry, that didn't take away from the fun of the experience. This was extremely fun to draw. I just like to complain, and especially when it's stupid o'clock late in the morning. That's like primo grade A complaining time, because it's like, why can't I sleep? I have this to do tomorrow. Life is hard. Meh. So instead of sleeping or trying to sleep like a normal, sane human being, it's like, hey, let's record commentary, because that's a good idea. But yeah, I hope you guys like the drawing too. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it fun and useful. I promise that I'll actually come up with variants of these speed paints that have like actual information in them, because I think I'm notorious for having a speed painting video where I mention absolutely nothing about the drawing or how I did any of it. So yeah, I'll get around to doing that later, but I am going to go now. I hope you guys enjoyed the drawing. I'll have the final link to this in the description. It'll probably be on Instagram, but it does a weird thing like where it's cut off. So at the end of the thing, you'll see the picture and be like, yep, there you go. That's how it looks. Because on Instagram, it gets cut off. But yeah, I hope you guys like the drawing, and I will see you later. Bye.